Yes, and we have that Martel from Varberg Morghulis itself.
It's looking strong there, and this is from the first year of Varberg Morghulis, where we had some really funny, cartoony house cards.
Yeah, those were phenomenal. Really, really interesting. I don't recognize Sandy's house card. Where's that from?
I'm not sure, actually. It does not look like anything I recognize. I'd say it's probably American then.
I'm not familiar with it. Like it looks like a luchador version of the dragons themselves.
Mm-hmm. Sure does. I'd say it's something he picked up on the other side of the coin. And here we have Per assembling his power tokens into little neat piles of 5, just to make everything run really easy for us. Per is such a accommodating guy.
Very considerate.
Yeah, very considerate. Even though he seems to have a thorn inside for me personally, but that's just because I've double-crossed him several times.
Yeah.
So many different games, actually.
Well, where would Martel be without unnecessary vengeance?
All right. Yeah, that's correct. It's very thematic. All right. Sandy has left the room. I'm sure he's shortly back.
He's probably going to come over and give out to us because he was saying how he hasn't historically performed great on camera in matches themselves. So hopefully we won't get in too much trouble.
No, we hope so. Sandy's back. Are we getting ready here? And this time, maybe we can have the TO let the players in the streaming room know when to start at the same time as everyone else.
Yeah, just looking across the pairings themselves, there's some very exciting matches out there. We've got Even facing against Tomas. So 2 national champions squaring in the field.
That could easily be the final of this tournament as well. So there's sort of a preview of what's going to happen. Do we have any? Oh, we have got Simon Meidrup Hansen from Denmark facing off against Jakob Wollemann.
In terms of fan favorites, we have Buzz playing against Rebecca.
Interesting. And we've got Andreas Rybäck facing Linus Oskarsson, which is pretty much the home turf standoff. Probably the 2 most prolific players out of this area right now.
So, Martel Stag, are we expecting any challenges to come from the left-hand side of the table?
You never know with Per. He could play this deck in any... This could just as well be one of the aggro versions of Martel. This is battering Stag to confuse people in that case. But most likely, it's one of those control the hand with events that we've seen. Those what we'll call Lancer Cancer style decks. But you never know with Per. He might have some odd tweaks here.
Let's have a look to see if there's anything unusual.
Well, nothing... Well, he's playing... just the ordinary cards here, right? That's what we expect from him. We have a quick peek of his hand there, and it would seem that we have in Sandy's hand, we've got, the Plaza. He's that maybe got a dragon, got
Grey Worm.
Yeah, Grey
a
Worm.
Discounter.
Yeah.
Astapor, so
and also,
looking pretty good.
Danny herself. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Let's see. What would you pick for setup with that hand from Sandy?
I think you could go with
nothing,
apparently.
Apparently he's mulling this. Makes sense. He would have had a reducer for Econ, but nothing else.
But you could have gone with Reducer, Plaza, Grey Worm.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Grey Worm is pretty safe against any kind of tears coming down from the other side.
Yeah. But maybe he doesn't want to have that many high-cost characters in hand. He wants some more cheap options.
But he had a dragon in hand as
well.
One dragon, I think it's a slightly greedy mulligan.
I think so as well. I know what I need to see on setup, and it's not obvious see if he's... We'll see. We can have a quick... We can't see Paris' hand that well. So he get a reducer there. He gets
a crown.
He gets a crown. That's probably something he's happy to see. He's got some Slavis Bay ports there. It looks like that's his... Yeah, he's got a flea bottom. Well, he's got good cards there. That's a nice setup.
So for the guys in the chat asking to see if the playmats will be on sale, we haven't confirmed to see if any of them will go on sale itself.
Well, yeah,
what we do know for a true fact is that Those playmats will be available as part of the future contests. So the playmat on the left will be part of a giveaway from the Great Beards of Westeros,
Yep.
which the details of which will be coming up.
The right-hand side, the mat on your right-hand side will be available for play. Samuel told us earlier. So that one you can purchase, and all the proceeds from the sale of that will go into financing future tournaments.
Yeah. Historically, though, the mats that have gone on sale have sold out immediately
Yeah.
at the event here. So with
Definitely.
49 players, it's quite likely that they will all go.
Yeah.
So if you have friends in the field and you're looking to get a playmat, I would
Just
suggest
let
getting
them know,
onto them
yeah.
as soon as possible
You should.
and pulling all the strings you have available.
Yeah, that's probably the only way to get this.
So with Flea Bottom down on the other side, and we know that he's playing Astapor, and then we
sure.
know he's got Plaza of Pride. Does he march the Pyromancers here?
Yeah, I wouldn't, hands down. Obviously, he needs to keep his. Well,
You're going to open heads on spikes.
all right.
That's what you're telling me.
He could be going for a stall tactic because the Pyromancers will have to discard their own power, obviously. So he might bait him, but that's a very costly version of the play. I can't see him doing that. Can
Because
you?
how many Pyromancers could he be running, realistically? Like would
One
you
or
run
one or
more
two,
than
one
two
or
in the deck?
maximum two. I can't see him playing more than two Pyromancers.
How
So
lucky do I feel?
'Cause
I would march this. I would definitely march this. I think anything else is greedy, right? Because he's already got Flea Bottom, and Flea Bottom will be able to.
bring the dragon
Yeah,
back?
and
Yes.
as you can tell. So what is Par digging for? He's definitely digging for a throne, of course, because he wants to be able to trigger that
Ugh.
table. He needs the furniture.
Table and chair. Something
you
that
always
we've
need the
been around
furniture.
since what, Corset now?
I think so, yeah. And I mean,
I
this
almost
is
played
the
Varsity
end of
Road.
the summer season in Sweden,
was
where
like,
you
I could use
would
the building
normally
orders,
be
I could use
putting
the
your
heads on spikes. They're
your
all good.
outdoor furniture away. You store them in your garage, maybe, or something like that. But
Or
Paris,
the holding section of your playmat.
exactly. So Paris doing the opposite, and he's bringing out the Boneway here, which can only mean that he didn't find the throne in his top 10, right? There's no reason to pick Boneway over.
Well, the Boneway takes quite some time to actually load up.
Yeah.
I'd say there's a decent chance that he missed the throne, but he might already have it in hand. It could be a situation where he wants to ensure that the Boneway gets to the 6 quite quickly.
Yeah.
So it is one of those stally decks that can be surprisingly fast, because
Sure,
I've had a game like that last weekend at the Dutch Nationals, where we had a turn 1 building orders on both sides, fetching Iron Throne and Chamber of the Painted Table, and the game was over by plot 4, like, whereas we were settling in
It
for a
can be
nice, comfortable 15-turn game.
Yeah, it can be surprisingly fast, this deck as well, if all the stars align. But yeah, normally you would have those cancel answers just jumping in again and again with discarding them, playing them, discarding them, jumping them in once again with Flea Bottom, and you're left having to gather so much more power. So we already had the throne in hand.
Or drew it from the 2 cards.
Yeah. Well,
Realistically, probably had it.
I think so. I'd be so surprised if he picked it over, if he picked Boneway over the throne at that building orders. So
Yeah, he's getting ready to attack the hand.
yeah.
See if more intrigue icons come down on the other side.
He's essentially forcing Sandy to play Intrigue.
Top table, Sandy.
Now
and,
Stark,
we are not going to
sorry,
take it.
Targaryen famously have all the icons well spread out. So usually,
Depending
he
on
will
how
have,
greedy they get with their deck constructions, though, they can be a bit low on power icons,
they can, but most
especially just in
likely,
terms of characters they choose to marshal.
yeah, more that than anything else. So that's the Slaver's Bayport now. What was that card we just saw? Sandy
Slaver's
play?
Bay
Yeah,
is
Slaver's
duped Flea
Bay.
Bottom just to make sure
So
that
that's
it
the
stays
Slaver's Bay.
forever.
But playing a Slaver's Bay
Plaza.
this early, well, maybe not, and that's the
Well,
Plaza.
get it loaded up. He's going to win military this time, and
Yeah.
he's got the fealty to kneel for the economy.
Yeah.
So right now it's 1 for 1, so it doesn't cost him anything. If he doesn't have other economy cards in hand, why not?
But also, he's putting himself in a position where he probably wants to play the Valor fairly fast in order to stack that dead pile. And against this style of deck, Martel deck, he's just doing para favor pretty much, playing Valor. So yeah, I'm interested to see that he's playing, that he chooses to play the Slavish Bay rather than keep it in hand and use it with the Plaza. I'd probably have that as a Plaza card, but yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting to see if we can get access to some of the deck lists as well here. So we have
would
to be
help a
perhaps
lot.
a bit careful running towards another Road to Stalic event and building up towards Worlds itself, that we don't reveal too much perhaps, but perhaps enough nuggets of knowledge to keep the viewers interested.
Yeah, yeah. No, we won't post deck lists for you, but we might. It might help with us making the right calls when we try to analyze what's happening. So we
Or at least build up our own excitement about cards we're about to see.
Yeah, yeah. So is this the whole marshalling from Sandy? Do you think?
4 gold back. Why?
It seems weird to me. And he's only got that one character. No.
Is it possible the others are so huge? Because he wants the 1 gold for Regal possibly, but even now,
Yeah.
when he isn't getting the Daenerys trigger or something, is Regal worth tossing out there?
No, I don't think so. You'd rather have him in the discard pile and keep it there till you get Daenerys back, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it's the old saying, a dragon in the bush is worth 2 at the bottom of your deck.
I'd say, or even more. No, I can only assume that he can't afford to play any of the characters.
Is it just a personality trait coming out where Sandy doesn't feel comfortable without at least 4 disposable gold in the game or in real life at all times?
It could be. It could be. I don't know Sandy that well. I can't tell. But judging from the push close, that could be it. No, he's marshalling something else here.
Yeah,
that's another.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard of that dragon. It's supposedly good. So now we've got 2 characters on the board.
So now it gives him an option to block Intrigue,
Yeah.
to toss Intrigue back himself for the Plaza of Pride, win the military, start working on that Slaver's Bay port.
Yeah, I'd say. So this matchup is all about preserving your hands. This can't be the first time Sandy's facing this style deck that Parry's playing. So he knows he's got to attack Parry's hand, and he's got to keep his own hand.
Yeah, one of the things
as
we've
healthy
seen
as
here
possible.
with how cagey he has been with cards coming out of hand. What is the real cost on the military facing the high likelihood of getting a card discarded from his hand? Does Martel have the 0 cost event?
Yeah. I wouldn't make a military challenge at this point because Parr has no board
Well,
anyway.
It really depends what he actually has in hand at the moment. Let's have a look if
Parr?
we can sneak at...
Oh yeah, Sandy.
he
Sandy's
doesn't
got
want to
crown.
lose the
He's
crown.
got-
He doesn't
no,
want to lose Drogo.
No.
There's a lot of really, really juicy things right there
Yeah,
that
I-
he doesn't want Viper's
I would
Eyes
not-
getting
yeah,
access to.
I would not play the military challenge at this point. All right. So he's standing. Yeah, this is the play that we were expecting. He's standing and making a green challenge, and I'd leave it at that. Take dominance. That's certainly how I'd play this.
One of my 9 cards.
Look at the size of that hand
Yeah.
of the Martel.
Yeah. All right. Now, let's see if he goes for that military challenge. I would not. He's got dominance here, and he's.
Well, it's that balance of does he feel lucky about the Viper's Eyes? He clearly
Well,
does.
All right. Paris got that huge hand, and he's sorting through it. So that's an honor post, and there. All right. So it's just 0 claim then.
Burning on the Sands.
Yeah.
I think Burning the Sands is kind of one of the better things that could
Yeah,
happen
yeah,
to
yeah.
Sandy here.
This for Sandy that's a win all the time because he just he got 1 more power up and.
Well, power that he has to donate to the Martel cause
Yeah.
with the chair out.
I think, yeah, of course, he never had the chance to take dominance anyway. Right. Yeah, I forgot about the chair being out. All right. Then that play makes a little bit more sense, I think.
I think now he'd want to get...
All right, a varies into a varies. So nothing happens there. They go.
Who's first place?
They both get a healthy amount of gold, I think. 5 gold at this position, pretty good.
But realistically, he's got the Slaver's Bay. He's got the other econ location because he
the
probably wants to get
reducer.
Drogo down now.
He He certainly do. He can do that with 1 gold to spare. And
What is Pear going to toss out there with that much money, though?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Draw. I think he, at this point, Paris is not pretty concerned about play. Of course, he's going to play the Bone Way. That was 2 gold, so that's got to be the Bone Way. Yeah, there you got it. And then I think Paris probably content at this point. If he's got a
No, I want Gendry.
maybe a blue icon.
Gendry.
So that's some econ. Getting 1 back. And then, Gendry? Really?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Just power through this.
Yeah, he's going to win dominance anyway. But hasn't got 4 coins, so you can't play him. So that's 2.
Sure, because he's being greedy with locations.
Yeah.
Sandy's going to smack him into political disaster now.
Yeah, I hope so. He's paying 2 for something here. I'm not sure what. Yeah, a Lancer. That's a blue icon. And this is what this deck does, right?
I object.
Well, anyone does. I mean, this is why the deck is called Lancer Cancer. It's not very pleasant style of deck, is it? So Sandy's grabbing 6 gold there. Well, he's grabbing 5 gold, but he also got 1 from his Slavis Bay earlier.
Woo, just look at my inbox. It's raining deck lists all up in here. It's so beautiful.
All right, we're going to be able to have a peek at people's deck list. That's nice. Our TO Samuel is providing everything we need to actually not be completely lost in our
Time to murder my guys.
in our attempts at telling the future.
It's the Cal. Get all those people off the table.
Yeah, but do you though? I think Blue Challenge, right? Yes.
Well, you can do the 2 military. You can do the intrigue. He's got Plaza Pride.
Yeah, but he hasn't got the card draw.
Hashtag Dragon Pride.
He has no card draw available to him right now, and we know that there are a lot of card discard effects in Pass deck. Parry's starting to pile up on the Bone Way there.
Yeah, poor player still doesn't have access to those vengeance tokens.
No.
Talking that, we're up to 26 viewers, so we're 4 away from our first contest.
And I think that first contest is going to hand out some beautiful ear tokens for your Sheila needs.
I think it's very relevant right now.
Yep.
So we got that cheeky Lancer, who I assume is going for military challenge.
I can only assume so, yeah. And was that blocked by Rhaegal, maybe?
Rhaegal blocked the intrigue challenge.
All right, yeah. So do you block this with a dragon, right?
Well, you don't want to lose the dragon. You don't have any free characters from Flea Bottom yet.
No. So I think he'd just block it, and he can stand.
Just say no and be proud of it.
Yeah. Oh no, he's putting in a dupe. This is a good play. He's duping up Rhaegal, and then he's claiming Rhaegal, saving it with the dupe, putting that right back in the discard pile. This is a really neat play that you can do when you have the dupe available to you this way. You keep it in the discard pile, and you just pay 1 gold to save a character, basically.
It's still a rapid gain for the Martell player, though.
It is.
So we have the blue challenge as you have forecast.
Yep, and it's the relevant one at this point. Red challenges are virtually for naught.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. There will not be many targets for that. It's
But Ariane, she's coming.
well, she might be coming. This Paris deck doesn't really need Ariane. He plays her, and he plays not Tain, the other one, the one that steals icons. I'm horrible with names now. Yeah, it was knelt down.
But he could have done both of the military, get the lads off the board. Fair enough. He takes the chair.
Yeah, he takes the share. It's much more important at this point.
But these guys eat up so many resources just tossing these little challenges across.
Yeah, still, I think this is the right play from Sandy. This is how I'd play. I'd be careful making those red challenges, even if it's early, because you make yourself a
Because
better.
he loses 1, but he gains 3 power from 2 unopposed and as well as renown on Drogo.
If you make that renown too juicy before you got dupes or any saves out, you know the discard is just coming. This way he can stall the discard for a bit, the reset rather. He might be able to stall the reset for a bit, and that's more important at this point, I think. Oh, he couldn't. that is the reset. Anyway, so making a blue challenge is more relevant. Making the red challenge would have made no difference. So the only thing the red challenge could have contributed was that he would lose the dominance.
Yeah. But he could have done the intrigue as well with Rhaegal.
Maybe, maybe that would have been good.
Play.
That would have been good. Yeah, but that would have cost him a card with Plaza, and maybe at this point he needs his cards.
So is the Boneway intimidating him a little too much?
Perhaps. The pair is pretty much perfectly set up for his stack, so it's very much up to Sandy to be able to sort of sneak around this thing. Yeah, and this is what's happening. Yeah, you're going to play those lances maybe 3 times at least, and if you get good draw and you see all 3 of them, you're probably going to have those lances enter play more than 3 times.
Because I say there's a significant chance we're going to see a march from pair next turn.
Definitely, yeah.
Or even first snow, depending on what Sandy plays.
Yeah. Depending on what the board looks like, but we're going to see some way for
Daenerys
to... No. This might be a first snow, though. This is... from Sandy, this is not very surprising, because he needs draw, right? So he's preparing a bunch of chumps here, enabled to eventually get some draw on the table. And that is Plaza of Punishment, right?
Plaza of Punishment could be okay in this situation.
I think so, because then he can start killing things when he does the blue challenge,
but
which
he's
is
losing
important.
bodies off the board now.
Well, it's chumps, really. And also he's got...
Dragon is
He's
not
also...
slave.
No, he's putting... Yeah, he's going to defend this. So, yeah.
Why wouldn't you take Rhaegal in this situation, who's so much more flexible?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he wants to keep Rhaegal in the discard pile for some reason.
But
No,
Rhaegal
that's
is
the
also
dead.
currently
It's
dead.
in the dead pile. Yeah, I'd
He's in
definitely
both.
take. Yeah, I'd definitely take Rhaegal at this. But yeah, I don't know. Does he have Dany in hand?
But even if he has Dany in
Yeah,
hand,
right,
Rhaegal is more valuable.
Yeah, definitely. I don't understand this play. I really don't. Maybe he's got a.
Oh, he's got both. That's
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now we understand. Now it makes sense. I was thinking he might have the dupe for the other dragon, and he'd rather have that on the board.
it
and
sets
dupe it.
up for such a punishing first snow.
Yeah,
though,
this
next
is
turn if it's
this
out
is
there.
for sure. It's first note. I can't imagine Power not playing first snow in the stack, and also this is the juiciest it'll ever get. So
'Cause that's 10 gold going back to
Yeah.
Sandy's hand,
Yeah.
and the dominance coming through.
yeah, no, yeah, and he's getting another Lancer. This is very neat. I think
Yeah, well,
Power
hopefully
is-
the Lancer will be 2 dead to come across with a Plaza of Punishment.
For you, yeah?
You can only assume that's what. So this blue challenge,
Gonna kill anyway, so.
you think?
Why didn't anything die from the Bastard Daughter swinging across?
Yeah, exactly.
Reaction.
Did he block and stand?
Claim.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Valar is claim 0.
We
of
knew
course.
things.
Of course. This is why we are the commentating team. We're just really accurate.
I think I got really good momentum on cluelessness built up from the first edition commentary.
Oh yes,
yesterday.
that was some stellar commentating from the both of us. I think we proved ourselves really.
I gotta
yesterday.
say, really kind of digging into the background of that wire on the right-hand screenshot was a true revelation to the player base as a whole.
All right, so
Like, what am I gonna do? Dracarys?
here's the first.
I know. The stand.
No, he's standing. He's actually using Dracarys to stand characters with Plaza.
So that is enough.
It's interesting, but yeah, I don't think he's wrong. I think
He's defending dominance
yeah,
for all he's worth.
Yeah, and I think these are the right place. He needs to keep power.
No, that was incredibly patient.
Yeah. He needs to be
I have to be
patient
very
in this
careful,
game,
right? Like, I have to
and
be
he needs
very,
to be
very careful.
methodically accumulating those powers. But
Maybe I'll
we
draw
will
my
see him
second sons
first
finally,
snow for
and
sure
then I
from
can do
power.
challenges again.
If he's playing it.
Yeah, but really, he's
That's on the
not.
first snow.
Really? Huh.
Alternate art.
Why?
What on earth is that?
This time you
That's an
That looks
alt
like one of
art
the Dance
card.
with Dragons cards.
Yeah, it's an alt art of something. It looks like 2 gold, 1 claim. So what could it be?
I think it's counting coppers.
Yeah, but it's
Just looking at the massive number in the reserve.
exactly.
Yeah,
Can we
it's
get a
got to be.
closer
It's
look?
got to be.
No problem there.
No, I don't think that's actually provide a closer look of that.
No, it's definitely counting coppers. We can see the 10 reserve clearly
it's-
there.
And he's drawing cards as well, so for sure.
Why is the dragon counting coppers? Why is he counting coppers at dinner?
Yeah.
That's kind of rude.
Well, maybe he likes the gold. It might be Smeagol.
Okay.
It could be the Smeagol dragon.
How many are in dead? 3?
All right. So here we
Wasn't
go.
Smeagol a hobbit?
He's in the Hobbit, but he's not a Hobbit. Oh wait, sorry.
Used to be a Hobbit.
Oh yes, I'm completely off here. My Lord of the Rings
be
references
careful,
are
like, because
about as carefully constructed as my card analysis.
We have people listening to this. Like, they'll confiscate
there?
your nerd card.
They would.
We're up to 29. We're just 1 away from our next contest.
All right. Yeah, I'll show myself out. All right. So where are we at this game there? Sandy's marshalling, right?
Yeah.
And he's got a healthy amount of gold anyway.
The
but
Slaver's
he's-
Bay is getting so close, ticking up online.
But did he just pass marshalling? Because it
Looks
seems like Paris fiddling with coins there. What? Oh, so some draw from Par. What do you think? Isn't that card draw? That's
Yeah,
the
I
one
believe
where
so.
you draw. Yeah, that's one where you draw cards. Yeah. So,
31 viewers. All right.
so what do we think Par is playing? Why did he need a power? A economy plot here. What has he got in hand that he wants to play that needed him playing so much?
Is there any location left printed for those factions
I'm
that he
not
doesn't have in play right now?
sure. I can't think of one, and he doesn't.
Sure.
I don't think he plays huge characters. He does. It's very.
Maybe he just wants to buy dominance with
It
cash
c-
money. He's getting
could be,
frustrated
yeah,
with Sandy
yeah.
denying it to him.
Yeah, I guess. But still, yeah, all right. Is Sandy still marshalling? Because Paris only got something like 3 coins there, and he hasn't played anything.
Come on. That is the thing, yeah.
This is very confusing.
Yeah, this is
We need to
very
agree it's kind of sign language with the players.
2 dragons. Good stuff. And dragons no slave.
So
Yeah, that is the
nope,
thing. Do you have
Paris
dragons no
seems
slave?
to
Because then
be
it will be
getting some more
troublesome
coins
with
in
that
hand there.
Maybe I don't. Maybe you don't. I probably don't.
Or did he?
We need to delay this game a little bit. So I will use 5.
That's 4 coins on his plot, right? And then, all right. So that's Melisandre kneeling small characters, and then
Well, he wants to gain control of the power challenge.
yeah, for sure. And then we have some more coins being paid for. Yeah. So he's got some kneel on the board now. Celise. No, sorry, not Celise. The daughter of Celise. Why can't I remember the names of any people?
I am still thinking.
Okay. That's Shireen Baratheon.
Shireen, thank you. So that's Shireen. So he's got some. He's pretty much turned off the red challenge as well, hasn't he? Well, not.
Well, you
turned
probably
off.
still have to do it. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
going to be irritating.
yeah. It's going to be irritating, and it's going to probably cost him a card.
I'm pretty
for
sure if
standing.
I make it into my emails, it's going to be irritating is likely to be the deck name for Martel Stag.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so for the lore contest, I'm going to drop a clue into the chat right now. So they're going to vary in difficulty, and the first player to get it from the clues we drop will get the
Is
ear
the clue,
tokens.
has the clue got anything to do with Smeagol?
Well, it's going to have to be up to the listeners to actually determine that, no?
All right, right. So here goes. First clue for the giveaway. It's coming up in the chat now. All right. Returning to the game, we are looking at Par finishing up his marshalling, keeping 2 gold, and Sandy's got challenges.
Yeah, that discarded crown right now. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
So much
I
greed.
bet he regrets that now.
No, you need.
That crown would have been
It's only Lord
so primed for Melisandre there.
cards anymore.
So Sandy has still not played his Valar, and he might.
Unjust, Mel?
Why
Kill
not?
off all those dragons?
Yeah.
He's got no fire and
Oh
blood
yeah,
left.
he already played both two.
3, because he discarded
Three.
1.
Oh, discarded one as well. So he's out of. All right, no Valar.
Out of fire,
No
out
Valar.
of blood.
No Valar. Here's a green challenge from Sandy, unopposed,
Other reactions for winning?
and claim maybe. No reactions, and then claim. Yeah. And green blood.
Feed the feeble.
What else is he going to do?
Yeah,
A
he
red
really-
challenge, right? Oh, yeah, this is good.
Ooh,
is
second
good.
sons are going to power through the power challenge.
So this is
Plaza of Punishment, Mel is going to go to military claim.
yes, it would seem. So this is why Plaza is Flea Bottom is almost a Targaryen card, because Second Sons with the Flea Bottom, once you got that set up, it's
So
just
painful.
endless amount of strength in challenges for virtually no coin at all. I think Second Sons, did they know about Flea Bottom coming up when they printed Second Sons, do you think?
They must have. Like, they
must have,
take
right?
whole blocks.
They
of-
must have. And they
test whole
must
blocks
have
at a time.
felt that Targaryen was really underpowered and that Targaryen really needed this sort of combo.
But it's interesting to see the evolution of decks, like, as they're going through it.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Minus 2 on Melisandre.
Taking Melisandre down to 2 strength.
Why not burn the girl?
Yeah, that would have made more sense, I think.
Like,
Is
she
he
kneels
ye-
down somebody, he still gets the military challenge across.
Yeah, I think maybe he's just giving up on the red challenge, and he thinks that Parry's going to have enough burning sand and other events that will. Parry's still got
He
2.
could have a Dragon is no slave right now.
Right. He
I'd
could,
like to
he
see that.
could. That would be nice.
But there's still 2 gold on the other side for the potential Hand's Judgment.
Yeah. And also there's 2 gold for going back to the red challenge. He's still got 2 gold for Viper's Eyes. Revenge card, where you have to take the claim on yourself instead. So yeah, with 2 gold left, making military challenge into Martel is always a bit dodgy. So Paris challenges, I can only assume.
He passed him. What?
I think. Oh no, this is the blue challenge from Second Sons.
But they already applied claim.
For blue.
Well, they
then
must have, because Plaza of Punishment got triggered. Plaza of Punishment reaction to winning.
Yeah, so this would be Paris blue challenge coming back, right?
But what happened to the military challenge?
There was none, and that's consistent with what I said, that Sandy has pretty much given up on the military challenge,
Just to contest dominance?
I guess. And also because he might feel that red challenges are not, it's not worth the risk right now. He's only got 3 cards in hand, and the chances of Par having drawn into at least one of the 2 events that would severely punish him for making that red challenge is pretty severe. Par has drawn a lot of cards.
But there's no severe punishment, really.
Well, losing a card from your hand is fairly severe, no? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, so minus 2.
So
What
he's
is the,
playing
remove
Quaith,
from challenge?
and that removes Treen from that challenge. So this is a challenge of 0 at this point.
Let's see, 7, 9, 11,
So now he's counting of dominance.
Dominance is fine.
Yeah.
Now,
So at the moment, it's 14 for dominance on the left-hand side
Yes.
so no,
against
9,
no
10.
resolution.
we
10
got
on the right. Sandy's got 10.
12 for
12?
Sandy. 7 for the dragons.
Yeah.
4 for the girl and Quaith.
12. Yeah. I think it's 12. 12 So this
So
is
he's not winning dominance right now.
no 8, 9, 10. No, it's only 11 from the left hand side. Paris got 11 for dominance, because no.
He's got a throne.
No, yeah. Sorry, no. I thought that Melisandre is burnt down, but by the dominance phase, she's not. She's at 4 again.
Yeah. So I'm a little confused. So we're going to get back to the competition itself.
Yeah.
So far, looking at the chat itself, there doesn't seem to be any correct answers in there.
No.
We have a few people concerned that they haven't seen the history of what the question was. Well, you have to actually participate to see the clues. But we will have additional clues going in if nobody guesses within the next couple of minutes.
Yep.
So keep that going and look to hand out some prizes.
Yep. And we just saw Par or Just, but we did see Par make a green challenge of 1 with the green blood here, and I can only assume that Sandy's going to block that with Quaith. Yeah. So blocked. That's Boneway token.
My challenge phase ends there.
So Boneway's up to 5 now.
Yep. Getting
Dominance.
ready to fire off.
Dominance is going to be Paris.
Ugh.
Now I don't have to
For sure.
know anyone for these challenges. That's good.
I mean, realistically, I assume the fans would want Sandy to win in this situation.
And dominance goes to me.
Well-
I use chamber.
Well, that depends though. Some people like this style of deck,
And then I trigger
you know.
Broadway.
And have you met Par? You know,
Are those people
he's-
wrong?
He's just as a nice guy as Sandy. So yeah, I don't know.
And I will
I mean, last year we had almost the whole chat rooting for a Nightwatch deck. So you never know. You never know what the chat will pick.
Okay. Well, we still have no correct answers, so I'm going to drop the next clue. They become easier as we go. So
We're going to plot phase, and as the players are standing and plotting, we get a new clue. Let's see. So we have counting coppers and trading being played here. So this has to be the case of Sandy hoping to draw into something big, right?
we're having something big in hand already. Let's have a
You
look.
think? Can we have a look?
Show us your hand, Sandy. Confess.
Yeah, he's being a bit sneaky with his hand here. He's grabbing a lot of coin. That is 2 more coins. So he could pretty much play whatever he has in hand, I suppose. But what is? He's got Danny in hand, and he's got more reducers. I think that's a double Danny even in his hand, so he could dupe her.
Yeah. So we have the first winner in the quiz. So we're going to have some ear tokens traveling to Daryl Haslin.
All right, congratulations, Darryl. We also have 10 minutes left of the round. I'm not sure if the players in the streaming room are informed of that, but they are nowhere near actually finishing this. We saw Par being able to trigger the Boneway last turn, which is why he's up to 7 power on his house card, whereas Sandy is at 6 power. And here comes Danny. Might be able to provide that extra push that Sandy would need. But also, realistically, she's mostly there for the draw, I think, right now, because his hand is not very healthy at this point. And it seems he did not have a dupe for her, as I thought I saw in his hand. But yeah. So this is vulnerable to resets, but we haven't seen Par's
They
hand.
already played the Valor, so
Yeah, but he might have Varys in this deck. Or rather, he probably has Varys in this deck. He might even play the much favored
but he has
combo
to give
with
himself
the
a chance to
Giants.
win here, because getting the Daenerys able to stand, able to get
Driving
renowned,
twice around. Yeah, for sure.
getting the double inside with Doria.
No, this is the correct play from Sandy, but it's a bit gutsy without the dupe. So we have Roy scoring the second achievement, or his second achievement for this tournament. Baby come to hand.
11 reserves.
Baby Theon come to mama, I think was the name of the achievement, right? Yeah, all right.
Sounds
So,
like it.
Per is marshalling here. He's got a lot of coins, but that's what Mattel does nowadays.
But he's got to have been very happy to see that trading go into his counting coppers. Like, that's one of the most beautiful things you can ever get.
Sure, yeah. Again, assuming that he has something to spend his gold on anyway, he might not.
Well, considering he just played the events that drew him cards, and he's got the cards off
Yeah,
Green Blood Trader.
yeah.
I don't even know
I'm not
what
sure
this game
he's
is anymore.
Challenges, Sandy.
he doesn't seem to have anything to play for.
He has too much to play.
Well, yeah, but anything to play.
No, that
he's
doesn't work at all.
He's hiding his hand from us. We don't know. He doesn't seem to have any obvious thing that he wants to play, because he would have by now. He's considering, I suppose, what to make of to this.
Yeah, the players in the streaming booth have been told that there are 10 minutes left in the round.
All right, so we have Dragon's No Slave on Melisandre.
He played nothing.
Yeah, he played nothing, just keeping the gold. So we can assume there's a lot of things that might jump in here. Salami. So we're being offered, but it's not that caviar we asked for, but at least it's sandwiches.
Well, we
So
got the stream. I
as
mean, like, there's still an outside chance we get
Yeah.
the bonsai garden also.
also, do you think?
I mean, 30%.
Because I just don't see it.
Okay, so the big concern here with that much gold piling up is he has to count around Ario.
Yeah.
So he wants to make sure that he gets the power challenge across.
Yeah, but that's also the one that is most likely. Oh, he's making it with only one character. Why isn't he putting Danny into this? Or is it the military? This could be the military. It has to be the military, right?
Yeah, and I'm
One
not
would
gonna
hope.
be able to say
One would
which
hope.
one.
But
Look
why
at
is he
that,
making
how I
the
tried
military?
here, so this.
This will
To
kneel
find
Danny.
out what
This
will-
will kneel Danny. No, this is the power challenge.
Defending it.
This is gutsy play from Sandy. He can't be.
Just blame me.
This is or is it
Is he that unconcerned
oh,
about Ario?
or is it?
So you
There's
win.
no way to stop the reaction.
No, he has nothing,
Twice, it will be
and he's
out of
killing
those.
Melisandre. Oh well, it turned it turned out right.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that was gutsy. I think that was.
that was very much
That
what
was
the great
reckless
philosopher
even.
John Bon Jovi would define this left feels right.
Yeah, I think that was very much a gutsy play.
That seems like it's cheating, but I don't care.
And what now?
Right now,
Is he just standing? He's got to make. Why isn't he making two challenges with Danny?
I
She's
How
got
much can I
renown.
keep for that?
like get her in there with intrigue. With
right
Doria,
now my dominance
Yeah.
is 50.
you get the intrigue claim, you get the
Yeah.
unopposed, you got renown, she
He's-
stands, you draw
Certainly,
two
he
cards.
has to do that. Not making the military now so that she get knelt down. Though.
Sandy, whose side are you on right now?
Are you playing for Per? Maybe he likes Per so much that he's no. This is of course this is the
He
he's
gets the
making-
dragon is no slave back.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You can't not do it, Sandy.
You have to make this challenge, Sandy. Come on.
Think of
the
the
people
viewers.
is demanding it.
I mean, like, look at the audience now. We've got the Dutch national champion, Frank the Tank,
Yeah.
joining us on the stream.
And I'm sure he's agreeing with us. Yeah, there it goes. So this is the green challenge for 2 insight, 1 renown, and standing Danny back up again.
I'm just thinking.
Surely this is the right play.
Yeah, I have a reaction on that one.
And Per is here.
Let's see if this fucks
Is
me up.
this him playing Ario?
Yeah, and remove that.
He plays Ario on this one?
Well, it takes away the 2 insight.
Yeah.
It takes away
Yeah,
the power.
yeah. All right. All right.
So,
It keeps the card. Because if he lets it through, there's a chance he loses Ario anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that making the blue challenge first was the wrong call. I would just made it with both Danny and the second son.
To be safe.
Yeah, to me be safe. But yeah.
Sandy remembers the unopposed. That looked
Yeah.
a bit dodgy there for a second.
All right, and he gets green claim, but no renown, no standy, no
Oh, it
no
doesn't
fun,
change your dominance.
no
He's,
funsies.
he's putting himself into a tough situation now because
He has.
if he makes the military challenge now, it gives Per the option to march Ario and then have him available to bounce in a flea bottom at any point.
Exactly. Yeah. No.
16, she's
This
still
is tough. This is tough.
you have
You can't
said
really. I don't think you can stop Per from marching Ario, right?
No. But where are we with the dominance count right now? So we've got
Paris got 2 coins left.
Sandy on 17
Yeah.
against 16. So right now, it looks like Sandy can actually take it.
You have to kill somebody then.
Uh,
With Shireen.
If he makes a red challenge, but I think he
No,
just
he can
Got
just
Mel's
take
dead,
it
so I have 4.
anyway.
no. But Paris got yeah. He's at 17, right?
He's on 16 to 17.
Yeah. All right. You're right. You're right. So Paris making the blue challenge, which would put them at equal, if assuming that Sandy's blocking it, and then there's no dominance, which is pretty much just as well for.
Well, he
for,
can block with
Sandy.
Doria and then stand
Exactly.
her with Plaza or Pride.
All right, yeah, you can if he's got the cards for it. He doesn't have much cards now, and no, he's already he's only used flea bottom.
He used Plaza or Punishment, he used Flea Bottom.
Yep.
6 power, yeah.
Or he stands second sons and blocks
Sandy
it with.
can't afford to let this through, though.
No, he can't, because this game is probably going to time, so they probably won't be finishing this game all the way to 15. So every power counts at this moment. Yep, he stands. Oh, he stands Danny. He didn't have anything strong enough to stand Danny. He stands Story instead and blocks it.
So you have 0 card in hand now.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Sure.
I suppose, yeah.
And I have
If he
1,
could have stood Danny there, that would have been significant. Getting inside, getting renown. But I assume he didn't have anything.
And having her stand back up against
Yeah.
the dominance.
Yeah,
I can't
that would have
leave
been-
dominance
that
right
would have
now,
been
even if I need a guy.
wonderful.
So Sandy takes dominance,
Looks like.
Oh, wait.
takes him to 10.
Yeah, but you get the extra.
And I think
I still
Paris
might
got,
actually
what,
get
3 or
the
4
yeah, that's only if you can
bone
still
weight
defend,
tokens there?
So, but that means you lose
Not
again.
sure.
Ballpark it at 3.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, it's definitely more than 2. And
Dominance is
the
not.
second sons move back into the discard pile, and Sandy takes dominance, and here we get the board wipe. Yeah, this is what I talked about. So you have to assume this from Paris deck.
This is where, this is
And
where
that's
it gets
why
tricky for me.
I did consider it a little bit
2 cards in
gutsy
hand,
to
son.
play
No cards in hand, son.
an unduped Danny at
And
that
no
point.
cards.
But
I
like
mean,
you
I knew
said,
that was
he
coming,
really
but
has to
yeah,
pick
yeah.
himself.
But I was
Time
just
is not
in
his
this
friend
situation.
right now.
Is
No,
that
it's not,
the library
and
you
he's
have?
ahead on
This
power
is
right
a
now. So Sandy's got this game right now,
Yes, and that's what
unless
I'm glad for.
he loses it.
They do get another turn. Bonaway should be able to trigger this turn.
Yeah, it
So we're
probably
looking
will,
for at least 5 power for pair.
which would put Par at 11, and Sandy is right now on 10. So Par needs to grab at least one of those powers.
Now
And there's
it's
a big
just
discrepancy in hand
bottom,
sizes.
second
It
sons
is.
enough to
Par
win.
has just got
Yeah,
that
yeah,
really
exactly.
fat ward of cards, whereas Sandy's only got those 2 cards.
I mean, I can flea bottom.
Or
other
those
stuff
are
too.
his
I can
plots.
flea bottom. True.
Does he even have cards in hand? I don't see a.
Doesn't look like it.
He might be on top deck mode. He's got Dragon's Nose. He's got the burn, and he's got what's the plot closest to our camera? He's playing. That's an alt
Valar?
art.
Yeah.
2 gold.
You will be first.
0
So
0.
you trigger Valar,
That's
I
Valar.
trigger March to the Wall.
So Sandy Valars.
Okay.
Well,
I count.
We draw cards.
3 cold.
yeah. I
Why would
guess.
he not play Blood of the Dragon there?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Blood
sure.
of the Dragon would shut down a lot of pairs' options.
It
Forgot I
would.
ran him. Definitely knew that I ran him.
But yeah,
The question is, does he matter?
Um,
He does.
I Blood of the Dragon does
I will
have
counter your 4 gold.
claim
4
on it.
gold on my own.
Valor does not. So I'm not sure I see what Sandy's idea is here. Maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he's not thinking.
Jorah coming back,
Yeah,
and Viserys, who is not particularly relevant.
not very much. Maybe he wants to play Viserys and he thinks Dragon is no slave would have stopped him from doing that. But he,
even
no,
so-
he didn't have cards in hand. He didn't know that these would be the cards he had.
Okay.
I'm baffled by this play.
So many options.
This is
This is horrifying.
oh, and that is 4 tokens on the bone way, right? 1, 2. No, that's 3.
This one again.
3 tokens on the bone
Those are
way.
thick tokens.
They are. They are.
We've got another Lancer in play, which gives him the power icon, discards one of Sandy.
Yeah.
This one is pretty much done.
I think Paris got this. If he can trigger that bone way, which he should be able to do, and if he can't trigger it,
Discard pile otherwise. 4 gold.
huh?
So done.
now
Maybe
stealth.
maybe he can't trigger it because Sandy is not going to oppose much challenges.
But if he doesn't trigger the bone way, he just gets that power from unopposed challenges themselves. It makes no difference.
Yeah.
The power total
Yeah,
is still there.
Yeah. I think Par's got this because that's Cedric as well. So dominance is completely out of the question.
Now, can he grab a full win?
Par, maybe, but probably not. I don't think so. I don't see it. But he will get 3 unopposed. No, 2 unopposed. Par will get 2 unopposed, and
Challenges action.
no bone way triggered the way I see it. Or
So here come the second
possibly,
sons.
possibly, yeah, the second sons, and then maybe
He
he'll
can use
get,
Viserys to actually stand them again, try and defend the power
Yup,
challenge.
yup.
Irrelevant.
yeah, mostly.
Or try and grab his own power.
So that's got to be him grabbing a power, and
No,
that's
Arya.
Arya Hota. That's got to be a power challenge from Sandy, and that's Arya Hota entering play, stopping that challenge.
He can't defend the power because
No.
the Onion Knight was going to stealth second sons.
This is 2 unopposed for Pa, but he gets no tokens on the Bone Way, so the Bone Way is irrelevant. He will be able to trigger the Painted Table at the end of this turn. I don't think it's enough to get a full win, because Pa is only at 6,
Sandy can toss the unopposed intrigue across.
I guess. Why not? There's no reason not to. Way I see it, because of the stealth with the Onion Knight, you really can't stop any oppose any challenge. So here, this is a green challenge, which will also give renown to Yura, putting Sandy at 11 power. Claims irrelevant. Rose Road, and now challenges for power, military, unopposed. For some reason, he's putting 2 characters into that. Why is power attacking with 2? Is he afraid of? There's no burn here taking it strong enough to remove Ario from that military challenge. I don't think. I don't think there's any way for Sandy to stop this unopposed. And then he's claiming Yura? Why is
It really makes no difference here.
Well, yeah, he wants
can
to
try to
no,
block power.
He wants to stand second sense, but they will
Give player a chance to make a mistake.
No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So unopposed and claim, putting power up to 9 power total. And
9
then
against 9.
9 against 9, and then
They go away at the end of challenges.
winning dominance, taking 1 power from Sandy, and then grabbing another for the
They
dominance.
seem to keep going. I believe the round is actually at an
Have
end.
anyone told them that
I
their
haven't
time is
heard
out?
time called though.
Is there still some seconds left for this? So they're starting this turn now.
The very, very final turn.
This will have to be the final turn, and this is a duel from Pa of no
See, there's a lot of
consequence.
sandwiches spreading around the room, so there's a
Yeah.
decent chance that the stream players have been forgotten.
Yeah, that could have happened here. So they're starting, but they're
So
also
Sandy's
no.
torture
There's
continues?
definitely another game in progress as well out there, and a lot of people are watching that game. So if time is called, it was so fairly recently.
The epic Tamas versus Even battle still seems to be raging on in the background.
Yeah. All right, so we have mostly irrelevant cards for Sandy. Sandy is able to marshal no characters at this point. He's still got Flea Bottom to introduce the
But
second
there's
son
so
over
many
him.
dead.
Yeah. So Sandy keeps 1 card in hand, I think, after actually marshalling the reducer. And
Ugh.
so that's a Tricon. Yeah, the
Sandy's got to feel pretty clever though now
Yeah.
about playing no characters, because otherwise Jackin would have come down to take them down.
Yeah, but Jackin is still a Tricon, strength 5. it's looking very dominant for Par, and he's even putting an extra gold on that.
Dominant, really?
Well, dominant. Sorry.
Yeah. For the setup chamber, the painted table. This is how you're going to commentate on this?
Yeah. No, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed, but still, Par is got this game. I think there's no doubt about it. Really, he can get that blue challenge
power?
through. Yeah, stealth power.
Unopposed intrigue.
Yeah, and
Of course, you should always aim to win.
the red is of no consequence, really.
Or even just the stealth military, get them off the board,
Yeah.
do the unopposed power.
Dragons
Yeah.
and a slave back at one point.
Yeah, whichever way.
Unopposed intrigue.
Yeah, whichever way. Oh, Sandy's first player, of course.
Irrelevant.
It's got to be a blue challenge, right? And Paris probably blocking it, or do you think?
Well, sure, he'll block it with whoever he plans to claim in military.
Yeah, I suppose. I thought maybe block it completely with maybe no. You wouldn't put Jackin into this challenge, so he's just opposing it, grabbing a boneway token, claiming
I lose one.
some.
It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter because I know exactly what I can do.
What
enough,
could
so.
Sandy possibly do at this point? I don't see him pulling anything off here. Standing the second stance for a blue challenge would make sense.
Yeah, and then. But even if I.
But I don't know.
If I kill him, that's
Because
fine,
the second
but
stance
you still-
That
can't.
was the blue challenge with the Plazo
No.
punishment.
Oh yeah. All right. So it was Plaza killing off something. That's correct. Sorry, I'm not paying attention here. Or enough at
Dominance
least.
is already mine.
And that, yeah, they shake
And
it.
that's the concession.
Yeah, that's concession from
I was
Sandy.
actually sitting
Um,
there and thinking if I
I
should
believe
Well-
now it's, we're heading into lunchtime, so
We
I
will be
think what we
taking.
will do is we'll take a half-hour break and we'll look to bring Pear on before the next round match.
For a quick interview, see his thoughts on how this matchup went.
On Devastating, the only American hope.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I
are
needed, I
quite
needed a
far from
Or a nightmare.
colonies at this point, so it makes sense that they are not in full force here. So see you in about 30 minutes then.
Yeah, because it's X. Because someone at Fantasy Flight does not know math. When X is 2,
I'm still 0 wins on stream.
still it was a great game.
That was closer than I thought it would be. I thought you would run away with it when you set up Iron Throne and Chamber. Like,
Yeah.
I think so. Had I done it over, I don't think I would have opened Marched.
Yeah.
I think I opened because I had the duped flea bottom, so I think I just opened.
No, yeah, but Duped Flea Bottom came a few rounds later. It
It was in my opening hand.
It was in your opening hand, yeah. Then you had nothing really to fear because that would have put me back on the power even more, just trying to destroy Flea Bottom.
And I had.
But I think it still would have been worth it because I mean.
The other thing, but I could have opened Riddle. And if I'd opened Riddle, which was my other option, then
You
I'd
might
fetch Astapor. Maybe.
No, because you didn't draw Astapor, you didn't shuffle your deck. So, but yeah, you could have not drawn Astapor, shuffled your deck, and maybe draw Astapor.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say the time is cold, but
There you go.
congratulations. You can start unbuttoning.
What?
Unbuttoning.
No. Top round.
Yeah. Did I just put my coins in here?
Sandy, that tells me drink and see. On stream, we now have a surprise. Will Sandy be spitting coins?
So when you count income, you just spit them out one at a time.
A great game, Sandy. We'll just have to have one sneaky beer later on.
I think your I felt like I had it. That Ariahota did not see
Yeah.
Ariahota coming. I would have played it differently.
And that is the thing with Flea Bottom and Martell. But the problem for me is putting him in that discard pile.
That's the
That is
Varus. Yeah, no,
trickier.
that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. I think had I seen that coming, I would have attacked with both.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah, but they didn't have.
I had a power icon in hand that I didn't use. I was like, I want to keep the card for discarding, but I like because I can still win the power challenge
True,
and Edric
true.
Storm. I was gonna kill Edric Storm. It was gonna
Yeah.
be great. No.
Everything was planned, and then Arahuta happened.
Ario, I think actually, if we go back, both keyed times, both times you used Aerial Hosa were like a 3 or 4 power swing.
Yeah. Because that Daenerys, she didn't stand up.
She didn't
get
stand.
insight.
Renown, double insight. That would have been huge. No, that was excellent. That's why I need Begging Brothers.
Yeah, and the thing was also I did not want you to. The thing was I miscalculated. You did attack with 2 intrigue, which I did not think you were going to do. Because I was planning on using arrow to protect the hand, so you had no chance of drawing either Varys or the last giant.
Yeah. But I actually didn't. I was thinking. I mean, I didn't think of Area Hota, but I needed the 2 insight. I needed cards.
Yeah, because that was the thing I choked you down so early.
Good game. I mean, in a rematch, I don't know. That's a close game. I don't know that you win it in a rematch.
We shall see. Make the cut and I will see you.
As long as I need people to not play Greyjoy. I can beat other decks.
But the thing is,